But I'm so excited about this program because this program will talk about all things African art.
Able to also, let clients understand that it's not just about we getting to have the love to produce the works, but something way much beyond the love, because we share each. I tell people that each and every painting I do is a portion of me. So each and every time you look at my painting, just remember I'm just close to you.
That's right. That's right.
I'm known as the first fastest Ghanaian live artist. First fastest Ghanaian live artist. I actually place paintings and other things to stage, and then actually worked it out to a certain extent where presidents now really loved it. There are times where Ghana, whenever they get to have some of this, their experts and other things come in, they end up giving them always kente cloth or maybe a carved stool.
I remember that.
It has been in that routine for a very long time. So my question, and then even when it comes to the side of entertainment, it's either poetry or maybe dance and then music. The question is that where is the fine arts? Where does it play a role? And so I thought about it and I realized, okay, coming in with a live painting, just as other people are doing out there in US and other few places, it can equally also play a role over here. Hello, Patrick, we need your service. Hello, Patrick is that. Hello, Patrick is that. But then to the point where people really get to understand the nature of corporate artists is when I actually thought that, okay, sometimes our appearance also counts. Well, we always see artists paint all over this and that. I don't discriminate that. But I realized that just as it said that when you go to Rome, the Romans, you do what Romans do. When you go to Rome, exactly, when you go to Rome, you do what Romans do. So, what will let the people embrace you?
Okay.
Go into the banking institution. I know it's hardly for you to really find paintings hung all over, but then it's not highly a mistake for them to equally give a painting as maybe a high price value thing to maybe a high client, just appreciating them or probably just getting to say that they could maybe just give it out to their own one of the top clients or maybe any of their visiting MDs or someone from other few places. So let artists understand that if we want to be accepted, we need to give people the reason.
That's right.
Now, there's no father who would continue to pay the school fees of a son who keeps throwing a football like a stone.
Yes. That's a good point.
So, exactly. That father will continue to push you only when you give the reason that, oh, okay, I can drive well, then you are qualified to have a car. I can actually maybe run well, then it gives you a point that you have a qualification for you to have spikes for your boots. So the whole thing is just like someone would say, exactly, if you want to travel, get a passport.
That's it.
If you really want to run, just start walking. It needs to start somewhere. So it's the point where most of we, the artists, will need to start giving people or collectors, galleries, and other people, other institutions out there that indeed we are capable of what we are being seen to be.
That's right.
And art is one of the things that we need to really understand that it's visual.
I discovered a quotation from your Facebook page, and I'm going to read every single bit of it, and I'll let you explain it because I love it so much. As I said, I've been following Patrick for a while, and I love his consistency and determination in life. So Patrick says, I look on the 4th of June is when you posted this. He said, I look to the brighter side of life, even where there is no light. A lot of us always wait for a light to be made like a path before we climb such voyage, but we never want to be the light ourselves. I stood for art the very first day or the very day in my life where I had to choose between art and school, art and business, art as a way of life. I never understood the merits and the demerits to its effect, but I stand a great means of growth to my current state as an artist. I love what I have become, but not as much than the father I am to my two beautiful children. Now, proud father and an artist with a difference. The best is the respect I can build to my loving family. Remember, your choices are not wrong, but the approaches to them makes that difference. Patrick William Dodoo. Now, I see this as a very solemn submission to the world. For everyone that has been torn in choices, that is at the crossroads of making a decision to pursue art. This message, can you add more to it? Why did you write this?
Well, the whole thing was just about two friends that had actually come to me and were talking about their difficulties and everything in arts. I mean, they are very good. These guys, I see them each and every time. They are doing exhibition here and there. Surprisingly, I've done only one exhibition. I mean, as a professional. Only one exhibition. That was when I was opening my gallery. I mean, our first time meeting too was through my gallery at American Embassy here at Cantonment. And after they shared everything, thinking about it, I realized that it's the same art they are doing, the same painting they are doing, not as the same styles, but then painting. Yes, I'm also painting. They are doing more exhibitions. I'm not doing more exhibitions. They are going for a lot of workshops. I'm not going for a lot of workshops. But then they are always participating as a participant, being at the point to listen and not being at the point to be heard. So I felt like, okay, we all have the choices. It's either you choose to sit in a congregation or you choose to sit on the altar and then actually declare what you have inside you. But then it's about the approach, how you're going to make it like a jigsaw fit within. As it is in this form, in that same form, it can be like this, but can be a different style and a new one to be actually embraced. And so I spoke through with this, and I thought about my family in addition to. No matter how it is, the best of any other thing that someone would like to use to empower another person is just being, the means of making reference.